Even though it is a beautiful and colorful country, Mexicans are getting fed up with the violence, no matter where it comes from.
Todos los programas de televisión son...
TV programs are very violent. They offer things that are not good for my children. So instead, we prefer going out for a walk or reading a book.
More than 32 million children live here in Mexico, but it's not always easy for them to find something worth watching on television. Parents of these children are concerned about the problem, and so are the TV stations who are looking for new programs to broadcast. Eric Reid, an executive producer at Cadena Tres, the third largest television network in Mexico, says their policy is to reject programs with violent content.
We think violence starts at home, and it's going to be very hard to eliminate violence when we have a problem that is not only coming from external sources, but from our own homes.
That's why Cadena Tres decided to air a 90-minute Superbook special on the life of Jesus this Easter weekend. While the new Superbook series aired for the first time in Mexico, this church, Amistad Cristiana, hosted an event allowing children to meet Gizmo personally and watch the Superbook special. Fanny Guerrero invited some of her neighbors, not just 2 or 3, but 22.
I want to share the story of Jesus with these children. Otherwise, where we live, it will be very hard for them to know about him.
Álvaro Sánchez didn't miss a detail of this story.
This proves to me that Jesus is the Son of God.
As a teacher, Eurídice Pardillo rarely sees children paying attention to anything for long periods of time.
I was impressed to see the boys and girls watching the cartoon without blinking. That's very hard because children are always moving. I'm sure they are receiving the message.
She was right. When Eurídice invited children to come forward for prayer, the reaction surprised her even more. 8-year-old Kevin was among the first to walk up to the front of the auditorium. Just like the characters in the story, he wanted something from God.
I told Jesus to come to my heart, to forgive my sins, because God is a Father.
Now CBN hopes more and more Mexican television stations see Superbook as an opportunity to meet a need in the market.
So we know that this is going to be a eye-opener for some of the TV stations that on the past they have not been interested on these kind of programs.
Hopefully this enthusiasm will go viral. Esteban Castro, CBN News, Mexico City.